season means no commissions, which means no Mora. But Catherine's always looking out for us, so we should still drop by and say hello.
Sure, let's go.
Greetings, traveler. Paimon.
Hey, Catherine! Still doing the whole no commissions during Windbloom thing?
In general, yes. The people of Mondstadt don't delegate their work to others this time of year. But
Feel
feel free to take a look around. I think you'll pick up on something unusual.
Take a look around, huh?
It's finally Windbloom. And here I am ruining everything.
You're a bit tired. No big deal. Give it some time. How about doing something fun tonight? We could take a stroll or go stargazing.
Stargazing? Like we'll find a spot. You know people start reserving places on Starsnatch Cliff the moment the sun goes down. Sorry, I'm just not in the mood. I should go.
Whoa! Something's off with Beatrice. She would never give up a chance to talk to Quinn. This is weird.
Yeah, I don't really follow the NPC's relationships.
Oh, you're leaving? I can walk you home.
No, it's okay. Thank you. I just need some time to myself. Besides, there's still something I need to do. The truth is, Quinn, not long ago,
What is it? Is there something wrong?
Never mind. It's nothing. Actually, Quinn, I think we should stop seeing each other for now.
Huh? Wait, are you saying we can't be friends anymore? I thought we were best friends.
Is she talking about not seeing each other as in relationship or friendship? I assumed she meant relationship. Anyway.
Did you see that? Beatrice ran off without looking back. Oh, we go adventuring in other nations for a bit, and one of Mondstadt's best friendship stories is already over?
Yeah, like I said, I don't want to sound harsh, but it's difficult for me to care about that. Maybe they're just working out the kinks.
So, is this what you meant by unusual, Catherine?
This is just one example. Beatrice has been feeling down for days. But that's not all.
Oh, it's the honorary knight in Paimon.
Is something wrong? You don't look so good.
I know a knight should be stronger than this, but I haven't been feeling right lately. I just can't focus. I started sleepwalking out of nowhere. Sometimes I'd even wake up in the middle of the night standing in a random location outside.
That's alarming.
You should see a doctor.
I did, but all the tests came back normal. The doctor said I'm fine.
Strange.
Yeah, I even consulted Miss Barbara at the church, but her conclusion was the same. In any case, she was kind enough to pray to Lord Barbados for me to get better. Is it because I saw something I wasn't meant to see?
What'd you see?
Sorry, this is for me to figure out. It is Windbloom after all. Anyway, I have patrol to finish. Until next time, you two.
Huh. Is it something in the air, maybe?
It appears Miss Donna is also out of sorts.
Oh, where can I find a truly fascinating man?
Wait, but Donna is the one who has a huge crush on Diluc, right?
Paimon, how would I know that?
That's what I thought too. But she seems to have changed her mind.
Is that Captain Kaya? Huh. Now that I look at him, he's exactly my type. How come I never felt this way before?
そう言ってもらえて嬉しい限りだ。ただそれが俺に聞こえてしまうのはちょっとどうだろうか。
Oh, no. Of course not. I'm sorry, Captain. Just pretend I didn't say anything. And, have a happy wind bloom.
もちろん、可愛いお嬢さん。でもディルックに興味がなくなった理由を聞かせてもらえるか。確か俺の知る限りでは。
Good question, Kaya.
That's weird. Her voice has an echo.
So, you knew about that? Well, Master Diluc came into the city not too long ago, but when I saw him, it was like the butterflies just weren't there anymore. If I had to compare it to something, it would be like waking up and realizing you're married to a man you don't love. But then I saw you, and it wasn't that something was different about you. I can't really explain it. It was just a feeling.
ああ、わかったよ。お前さんに多少なりとも胸の高鳴りを送れたのなら光栄だ。おっと、すまないが用事があるんで、俺はこれで失礼する。
Oh, here he comes. Well, surprised to see us?
気づいてたというのは違うな。俺は花からお前たちを探しに来てたんだ。旅人、パイモン。近頃はどうだ？
All good. How about yourself?
それについては、ちょっと場所を変えて話したい。いいかな、キャサリンさん。
Not at all. Have fun, you three.
So, you said you were looking for us.
お前たちがモンドに戻ってきたと聞いて、ジンに迎えに行くよう言われたんだ。詳しいことは執務室で話そう。
How did Jean find out we were back in Mondstadt? Did somebody tell her? So is this a permanent event? Usually the Windbloom Festival is a temporary thing.
Ah, Kaya. You found them.
ああ、二人を連れてきたぜ。
Good. With what's about to happen, it's great to have you in town.
Whoa, headquarters are packed. What's going on?
You see 3 people and you think it's packed? That's interesting, Paimon.
Honorary Knight Paimon. Oh, it's an honor to meet you. I believe introductions are in order?
第二小隊隊長のノット、第三小隊隊長のスカーロング、第四小隊隊長のエウルア、それと俺、第九小隊隊長のガイアだ。
Oh, you're all captains?
That's right. Master Jean is waiting for you inside. She'll explain everything.
Did something happen?
Jean!
旅人、パイモン。わざわざ来てもらってすまない。
Is everything alright? There are tons of people outside. Tons? Not you too, traveler. There's 3 people.
ああ、彼らは皆隊長たちだ。君たちの知り合いもいれば、初対面の人もいるだろう。近頃、モンド城でちょっとしたトラブルがあってな。その対処のために招集をかけた。これから私は、騎士団の各隊長たちと裁判に出る。
A trial? But this is Mondstadt, not Fontaine!
ここは間違いなくモンドだ。けど、その反応も仕方ない。君たちは、こういった状況に立ち会ったことがないだろうからな。まあ、実際、このようなことが起こるのもかなり久しぶりだ。モンドでは、治安に関する事件の大部分を、セピロス騎士団が審理する。だが、一部の重大事件の場合、セピロス協会とセピロス騎士団が共同で審理し、互いに監督し合うことで公正さを保つんだ。
Which means it's a serious one. So, do you need our help?
Where's Aldedo?
Right! He's the captain of the investigation team! But we didn't see him out there!
鋭いな。そう。だからこそ二人を呼んだんだ。私たちは今回の裁判で真相を究明し、セピロス騎士団調査小隊隊長のアルベドに公正な判決を下すことになる。
Albedo is the one on trial? What did he do?
ジン、そろそろ時間だ。
わかった。旅人、パイモン、ついてきてくれ。どこか席を見つけて座ってくれ。私は向こうに行く。この後、何があってもどうか冷静でいてほしい。あまり心配しなくて大丈夫だ。必ず公正な裁判にしよう。人は揃ったようだな。では、早速始める。セピロス騎士団団長ファルカがモンドを離れているため、本裁判は代理で私、ジン・グンヒルドが執り行う。また、裁判員はセピロス教会の女裁、ダリア氏が担当する。我々二人がそれぞれセピロス騎士団とセピロス教会を代表して公正な判決を下そう。
Oh, that's a new face! Deacon of the church. Does that mean he works with Barba and Rosaria?
Paimon, why are you talking so loud? Or maybe it just seems loud because nobody else is talking.
本件の被告人、セピロス騎士団調査小隊隊長、アルベド。この事件は、一部機密性の高い事項が含まれる。なおかつ、被害者がモンドのものであるかは確認が取れていない。そのため、本裁判は非公開にて行うこととする。仮に、犯行の事実が認められた場合、最終判決を下した後に公表するものとする。続いては、広報勤務隊長のヘルターによる冒頭陳述に移る。被告人アルベドの弁護人はガイア。これは法廷側の人選となる。
準備は整ってるぜ。
Ready to proceed.
それでは、ヘルター。
Prior to this trial, the Knights of Favonius, in conjunction with the Church, launched an investigation into Mr. Albedo for suspected murder and unlawful disposal of human remains.
Murder?
A witness stated that, 11 days ago, in the middle of the night, she saw the defendant southeast of the city gates, dragging a large object she later identified as a human body.
No. There's no way!
We now call that witness to the stand. Beatrice, please tell us what you saw.
Well, I was out late that night on business. And when I came back, I saw someone in the moonlight that looked like Mr. Albedo. He was dragging a huge bag of some kind. I thought it was strange, so I followed him. Then, there was a sudden flash of golden light. The bag opened, and inside there was a body! Mr. Albedo's vision allows him to manipulate the ground with ease. So he buried it, and then removed any traces on the ground. Before he left, it seemed like he looked in my direction. Maybe it was just my imagination, but I was terrified thinking he might kill me too. Luckily, he didn't see me. 被告人アルベド、11日前の夜、君はどこにいただろうか。
騎士団2階の自分の執務室で仕事をしていた。
ああ、10日前、被告人は騎士団に雪山地域の環境調査に関する最新の報告書を提出している。その文字数から見ても、前日までかなりの時間を費やしていたと見られるな。
Can anyone attest to the fact that the defendant was working in his office that night?
いないな。
Then the length of the report is not a sufficient alibi.
This isn't looking good.
仮に被告人が犯行に及んだ後、殺害した相手を遺棄したのであれば、その現場には必ず死体があるはずだ。
Not yet.
You're holding a trial and you haven't yet found the body that was claimed to have been murdered? That's weird.
つまり、ベアトリーチェさんが行った場所を掘ったが、死体は見つからなかったと。こいつはおかしいな。
I know what I saw.
Surely he's not being held for murder just on her accusation alone.
I'm telling the truth, Miss Hertha, I swear. Also, didn't you say that speaking out would help protect the people of Mondstadt? Otherwise, I'd never put myself out here like this.
You're doing the right thing. Besides, the investigation wasn't fruitless. A single man's shoe and a torn piece of fabric were found in the bushes near the crime scene.
But that doesn't prove that someone was killed.
The same location the witness described. If no crime occurred, then is all this just a coincidence?
This seems so weird. Without a body, how can you accuse somebody of murder?
そういえば、被害者の身元はまだ判明していないんだったな。
It's true. No one has been reported missing. However, Miss Beatrice harbors no ill will toward the defendant. Her testimony clearly points to a crime, and she has no reason to lie.
No known reason, and maybe she thinks she's telling the truth, but in reality she's not. Like, is there something weird going on anyway? Because people are changing their minds about stuff. Maybe she changed her mind about how she felt about the truth.
被告人、これに対して何か言いたいことは？
ヘルターさん、君が信じるか否かに関わらず、僕は人を殺してない。セピロス騎士団の調査小隊隊長として、僕の責務は、モンドと住民の皆を守ること。もし僕が人を殺したのなら、その動機は？そして、死体は一体どこに？
The defendant raises an important point. Motive. Yet, I must be frank, not all murders are premeditated. Spontaneous conflict can also have unforeseen consequences.
So you think he spontaneously murdered somebody and then disposed of their body? That seems very out of character for Albedo, but what do I know?
Nevertheless, I don't intend to prosecute this case on circumstantial evidence alone. Which brings me to the second charge against Mr. Albedo.
There's another charge?
Second charge?
確かに被告人の言う通り、
7 days ago, at dawn, a witness saw the defendant dispose of the body of an adult male in the area between Dragonspine and Dawn Winery. I now call the second witness to the stand.
So you're saying there were 2 murders.
Wait, that's...
ディルック・ラグビンドさん。
Diluc is claiming to have seen Albedo dispose of a body near his house?
お前が見たものを話してくれ。
深夜3時40分頃、アルベドが崖の下で死体を処理しているのを見た。空は暗かったが、岩元素の力で辺りを照らしていた。僕が見た様子から考えるに、被害者は成人男性。身長は高く、痩せ型。年齢は判断できない。アルベドはその人物を崖の下に埋めた後、土を鳴らしてその痕跡を消した。
We now have accounts from 2 separate witnesses that describe the same modus operandi. Would you call that a coincidence?
Well, I definitely think Diluc seems more credible than whoever that other person was. But still, as much as I love you, Diluc, I don't know if I believe that you saw Albedo. Well, no. I don't know if I want to go into theories right now. Because it's hard for me to believe that Albedo would have just killed someone and disposed of their body willy-nilly like that. So maybe... Ooh, maybe he was like possessed. Maybe he doesn't remember doing this. Like maybe he has no memory of these actions.
なんで深夜にドラゴンスパインと暁ワイナリーの間にいたんだ？そんな時間帯に散歩する人なんて普通はいないと思うが。
Good point, Kaya.
ちょっと外を歩くのに時間を選ぶ必要はないだろう。そもそも暁ワイナリーに住んでいるんだ。そのあたりを散歩しててもおかしくはない。
So you happened... I'm sorry, Luke, I love you, but you happened to just be wandering out right when Albedo is disposing of a body. How convenient.
そうでなければ、この事件も目撃できなかった。
Like I said, how convenient.
モンドでも名高いディルックの旦那のことだ。確かにアルベドを陥れる理由はない。だが、それでも避けて通れない問題があるだろう。死体はどこにあるんだ？
Before you suggest a lack of evidence, Mr. Kaya, you should know. After the defendant left that morning, the witness found this where the body was buried.
What is that?
それは
おそらく人間の歯と大腿骨だ。どうして死体を埋めてすぐ掘り返したというのに、これしか見つからなかったのかを聞きたいだろうが、それはアルベトにしかわからないだろう。
やれやれ。何か含みのある言い方だな。ディルックの旦那。
A presumption of guilt.
These remains suggest an accelerated rate of decomposition. Considering the defendant's profession, there's reason to suspect that alchemy is at play here.
This is very interesting. Yeah, I don't know about my theory. There was a limited time event that I missed, so I had to watch it on YouTube, where Albedo had like an imposter. Somebody was posing as him and doing stuff. I wonder if that could have happened again. Those are my two theories. Either somebody was acting, or somebody had was an imposter pretending to be him, or he blacked out and has no memory of what he did those nights.
Both witnesses saw golden light, a known byproduct of alchemy. That's how the defendant destroyed the bodies. The light also explains how the witnesses were able to get a clear view of the events in the dark.
なるほど。錬金術師である僕なら犯人像に当てはまると。
事件の前日、アルベドはその学生のスクロースと図書館で長時間の議論を行っていた。その時間は午後から翌日の昼までだ。
なぜそんなに長時間の議論を？
その日はスクロースの課題の提出日だったんだ。スクロースは細かいデータとにらめっこしていて、翌日まで研究を続けていた。その場にはアルベドもいた。
本当だよ。私ずっと図書館にいたから、アルベド先生のアリバイを証言できる。
You're certain Mr. Albedo was present the whole time?
それに私は、アルベド先生が殺人をするような人じゃないって信じてる。先生はそんな残忍な人じゃない。
Nevertheless, the other witnesses have no reason to lie. Tell me, Miss Sucrose, that meeting in the library, were you awake the whole time? Sounds like a considerable duration to go without sleep.
So you're saying she fell asleep at some point, giving Albedo time to sneak away, kill someone, and then return? Interesting.
I do hope you can be truthful with us. It concerns the safety of countless Mondstadt citizens. A crime like this cannot go unpunished.
I thought you said that nobody of Mondstadt was killed. What makes you think people of Mondstadt are in danger?
私は。
ああ、大丈夫だ。僕が言うよ。その議論の後半、0時過ぎになると、確かにスクロースは寝てしまった。何かを証明するために、あえて嘘をつく必要はない。ここは裁判という神聖な場だ。発言は誠実であるべきだよ。
アルベド先生。
それなら、被告人のアリバイは成立しないことになる。その点は、君も分かっているな。
あ、それと、ただ言葉で容疑を否認し続けても信用が得られないことも分かっている。そこでこちらからも質問させてほしい。まだそちら側にも解決できていない問題があったはずだ。僕の動機は何だろうか。一体どうやって骨と歯しか残らないようにしたんだい？
No conclusive evidence of guilt. But the witness accounts do match to an extent that can't be dismissed. This is a tricky one.
I'm sorry, why is no one considering the possibility of an imposter? I distinctly remember an event where Albedo had an imposter and there were multiple witnesses to the fact. If I recall correctly, Bennett witnessed it, Eula witnessed it, I think Amber witnessed it, the Traveler and Paimon. Ample witnesses to the fact that Albedo has or can be duplicated.
Allow me to submit another piece of evidence. The investigators intercepted one of Mr. Albedo's correspondences. I will now read the pertinent parts to the court.
あれは
あの手紙、本当にアルベド先生が書いたものみたい。嫌な予感がする。
I have never abandoned the subject of human research. In fact, delving deeper into Dragonspine has led me to realize that the concept of life could be further expanded and transformed into that of birth. The mystery of human birth is often linked to death. As such, death is the most suitable material for the creation of new life. To that end, we must engage in a process of putrefaction and refinement.
I'm sorry, am I missing something? Since when was birth linked to death? I thought sex was linked to birth. Am I crazy?
腐敗、静電。
Is that in reference to an alchemical process?
The letter continues. Experimental trials have been carried out in the northwestern part of Dragonspine, in the area southeast of Mondstadt's main gate. The data is as expected. Just as you endeavored to do, I too shall take up the path of creation, and break through current limitations to reach a new realm of living beings.
その手紙の筆跡が被告人アルベドのもので間違いないことは調査チームも確認済みだろう。そしてその内容も腐敗と精錬について言及されている。
Correct. Not to mention, the locations indicated in the letter match both crime scenes. What more can we trust than the defendant's own words?
The defendant's own alleged words, please.
No, it can't be true. どうしてこんなことに。
A guilty verdict cannot be delivered without sufficient evidence. In order to protect all parties involved, that is what our principles demand. My original assessment was that we lacked said evidence. But now, it seems the only remaining questions are the identities of the victims, and the specific alchemical process used in this case.
Yeah, it seems like you guys are lacking a lot of evidence before you proceed to trial. I feel like these things should have been buttoned up before you accused someone of murder.
ああ、私も同意見だ。確かな証拠が揃ったため、本件は立証された。モンドの法律にのっとり、被告人アルベドを殺人および死体遺棄で有罪とする。
Really? You're finding him guilty without any actual bodies and no idea who was killed? In a letter that could very easily have been forged? I'm so glad I'm not a citizen of Mondstadt. Jesus. A secret. If they're talking about his doppelganger, I thought that everybody knew. Not everybody. I thought that there were people who knew that.
Why would Albedo do something like that? Oh, this has to be a nightmare.
I still maintain his innocence. I think there are a plethora of alternative possibilities. I think that has everything to do with this case, Traveler. And he said that was a secret, that nobody knows that Albedo is a synthetic human. Well, that's all well and good, but don't people know that he had an imposter?
Rosaria! Oh, when did you get here?
Literally just now, Paimon. She literally just now got here.
改定した時からずっといたわ。君たちへの伝言も頼まれていたからちょうどいい。
She says she's been here this whole time. You mean in the courtroom? I didn't see her.
そう。星拾いの崖に行って。その人はそこで待ってる。
Who's he?
Who is he?
Paimon, please do not repeat me.
着いたらわかる。さあ、早く行きなさい。時間は待ってくれないわよ。
You and Paimon went to a dragon spine to ask Albedo, who was conducting research, some questions about alchemy, only to encounter a series of strange events. Yes, is this the limited time event that I missed? With the, I don't know what it was, but some kind of creature that looked just like Albedo. I remember watching that video. So I'm thinking that he has an imposter. Still don't know why that's not being brought up. Traveler, tell them he has an imposter.
Come on, Traveler, let's go! The world is full of lost ballads just waiting to be rediscovered.
I don't remember if his imposter was destroyed or not.
風が君たちの訪れを知らせてくれたよ。旅人にパイモン、僕に会いに来たのかな？
I thought you wanted to see us.
Venti, did you send us that message?
No, I did.
Oh. Hello. You're an interesting looking person.
Whoa, where did you come from? Wait, Venti, do you know this guy? His name is, what is his name again?
Didn't think I was that unmemorable. I'm Dahlia, Deacon of the Church of Favonius, and Herald of the Animo Archon Barbados. Not gonna forget next time, right?
So you called us here so we could meet with Venti?
That's right. I noticed you during the trial. The legendary honorary knight. You seem to have a lot of thoughts on your mind, so I thought we should have a chat.
Oh, I'm glad somebody noticed.
After all, I am the Herald of Barbados. If the people of Mondstadt are in danger, I should keep the Animo Archon in the loop.
Wait then, you know about...
About what? The fact that my tavern-hopping nomad of a friend is Barbados himself?
大丈夫。ダリアとはそれなりの仲なんだ。だから隠してないよ。バルバトスが正式な場で意見するには、誰かに代弁してもらわなきゃでしょ。こちらのベテラン伝道師さんならぴったりだよね。
Not that I saw that coming when we first met. But back to the matter at hand. I believe you two already know about Albedo's background.
If you mean his true identity, then yeah, we do.
So, you know too, Venti? That's surprisingly Archon-like of you.
How come you guys waited for him to be sentenced before you came and said anything? Why not present this information before he was accused of murder?
僕はレインドットとアリスさんがアルベドをモンドに送った時からそのことを知ってたよ。そんな人物が訪れるとなれば、モンドの関係者たちは気を緩められないでしょ。白亜の申し子、完璧なホムンクルス、今回の事件に登場する数々の謎が、どれもアルベドを指し示している。 アルベドの正体は急所になるだろうね。
A synthetic being loses control of their sanity and goes on a killing spree. That's how a novel would frame the story, and people are inclined to agree.
Wait, that's a thing that can happen? Ooh, I do remember at the end of Albedo's story quest, who did say something about losing control. Well, if that's happened, why is he denying that he killed anyone? Does he not remember losing control and killing people?
Albedo has told us before that humans often value the ordinary over the transcendent and miraculous.
And the slightest difference is perceived as other. A very common phenomenon.
I'm sorry, I got distracted. I have thoughts about Dahlia's character model.
君の友達を助けてあげないとね。
What do you know about the situation, Venti?
僕かい？アルベドがホムンクルスであることも、最近モンド上では奇妙な出来事がたくさん起きてることも知っているよ。それから、ウィンドブルーム祭が友人と共にお酒や歌を楽しめる素敵なお祭りだってこともね。
I've picked up on most of those too. Miles is out of sorts. Beatrice seems anxious. Although I didn't know Donna stopped being interested in Master Diluc.
賛美される愛は消え、警告に残るは災いのみ。核も過酷な運命を誰が受け入れられよう。救いの勇士はまだ現れないのか。
What are you getting at, Tone Deaf Board?
君たちの疑問に答えているんだよ。バルバトスに言わせれば、今回の物語は訪れるべくして訪れた試練なんだ。いつかは誰かが壁を乗り越える方法を見つけなきゃならない。運命の前では七失星でさえ神戸を垂れることになる。はあ、でも一体誰があの親愛なる友人を助けられるんだろうか。万が一アルベドに何かあって不慮の事態に見舞われてしまえば、モンドも大変なことになってしまう。
You could have just asked, you know.
へへ。アルベドが犯人かどうかは関係なしに、モンドを守るのが栄誉騎士の使命でしょ。でも、君を一人で働かせるつもりはないよ。ちょっとした贈り物を用意したんだ。それがこれさ。
Ooh! Paimon remembers that Jumpy Dumpty!
安心して。新刊は抜いてあるから爆発しないよ。ドド通話機からごきげんよう。
So, this thing belongs to you now?
彼女とは長い付き合いだし、ちょっと借りるくらいなら大丈夫さ。この発明品と僕のちょっとした細工で、お互いに連絡を取り合えるようにした。必要な時は、それを使って僕を呼んで。
We'll do our best to uncover the truth.
ありがとう。この先何があろうと、風は君と共にあるよ。
I suppose we're old pals too at this point. In all this time, I've never witnessed Lord Barbados approach anything in a serious manner. Perhaps, this time, I'm in for something special. Hardly. It's not blind faith, you know. I've always had unwavering belief in the animal archon. Good idea. I'll tell him I still haven't deciphered his drunken musings from our 3 trips to the tavern last month. His wisdom is sure to reveal itself in time. A dear friend like you? Never.
I wonder how long these two have known each other. Anyway.
君たちが驚くのもわかるが、確かな証拠が揃っている。アルベドはかなり不利な状況だ。
Gene, I don't think you and I see eye to eye. I don't think the evidence is solid at all. But that's just my opinion.
I still don't believe Albedo would do something like that. Using living people as alchemical test subjects? It's like something out of a novel.
Perhaps it's best for me to remain impartial, but I've worked with Albedo before. He's an alchemist, not a sadist.
私こそ誰よりもこの結果を信じがたい。だが、アルベドのことをファルカ大団長は特別だと言っていた。おそらくまだ私たちの知らないことがあるのだろう。まずはアルベドに話を聞いてみよう。皆すまないが、しばらく下がってもらえるか。この後話したい人がいる。
Hey, Jean!
旅人パイモン、ちょうどいいところに来てくれた。ガイアが君たちを探していたんだ。
裁判が終わった後にジンが言ってただろう。判決に異議がある場合、一定期間内であれば申し立てができるって。だから俺は弁護人として異議を申し立てるべきだとアルベドを説得しに行く。
Investigate the case.
そうだ。今はお前たちにも動いてもらう必要がある。
Do you want us to join the joint investigation?
いや、お前は自由に動いてもらって構わない。俺は俺でやるべきことを続ける。もしあいつを助けられる証拠を見つけたら俺に渡してくれ。
今はウィンドブルーム祭だから君に依頼するのははばかられるが、しかしアルベドは私たちと一緒に戦った仲間だ。誰も彼を見捨てたくない。
I'll look into his case on my own. Yeah, it's interesting that you guys convicted him of a crime, despite being so familiar with his character. I mean, yeah, I liked Luke and all, but I don't know if I trust him to discern what he saw some random morning when he's going for some random walk.
私たちは皆君のことを信頼しているし、真相も見つけ出してくれると信じている。モンドにとって君はそんな存在だ。
Yeah, maybe you should have asked us to go on this investigating before you accused him of murder, or put him on trial for murder. I don't understand why all this investigating is going on after he's already been found guilty.
But what if the accusations turn out to be true?
Paramount, why would you say that?
もし本当だったとしても、君の判断は大切なものだ。おそらく第2審が行われるだろう。それまで騎士団2階のアルベドの執務室を君に開放しよう。頼んだ。
Is Albedo currently in his office? Was I able to go to the second floor in the past? I don't remember being able to come up here before.
Wait, Captain Kaya! Surely I can't just...
この二人はジンの依頼を受けてアルベドの執務室を調査することになった。
Oh, in that case, head on in.
So this is Albedo's office. Pretty much exactly how Paimon pictured it.
You pictured his office?
二人とも頼んだぞ。俺は他の用事があるからこれで失礼する。
Right back at ya. Alright, let's see what we can find. Wow, these books are so fancy! Albedo must have gone to great lengths to get them. Wait, it looks like there's a hidden compartment under the desk. Human transmutation? Is Albedo seriously looking into that? Ooh, Paimon doesn't want to think about that. Nope, no idea what that means. Not sure if it's too hard for Paimon or too hard for anyone outside this line of work. The name of the project is blotted out in ink. What could it be?
Are these the locations of the alleged bodied varials?
Huh. What does this mean? Oh, do you think something might also be buried at the last location? Alright, that seems to be it for this place. We should go tell Jean what we found.
I'm sorry, what did...
Oh, Vent is calling! Let's answer!
Yeah, 調査は順調かい?
Oh, we found stuff alright. Stuff that only makes Albedo look even more suspicious.
そっか。つまり、彼は自分に不利な研究記録を残していたってことかな。確かに良くない状況だね。アルベドは黄金、レインドットが作り出した子。このことがまだ公になってないからいいけど、もし広まれば、レインドットの後継者だと言われるだろう。レインドットはその錬金術からしても、倫理観からしても狂っている。たとえアルベドの正体を知っているものであっても、これらの証拠を見れば動揺してしまうだろう。君も含めてね。
I don't think their handwriting was faked. And the notes also sounded like him.
君はアルベドを信じる?
I don't know, but I want to.
Yeah, he's our friend. We should keep the faith. And if he really is the culprit, he must have had a reason, right?
I thought the only reason would be that he lost his mind, being a synthetic human. So I guess he could be found not guilty by reason of mental disease or defect?
Maybe he's just not allowed to talk about it. Yeah, that must be it.
何はともあれ、公平に調査をするって約束した以上、調査結果も事実に即して出すべきだよ。客観的に真実と向き合うこともまた役に立つはずさ。君が感じたことを正直に報告するんだ。君は第三者的な立場、何も気負わなくていい。
Yeah. Well, let's go find Jean and tell her what we learned. Wait, that's Miles. What's he doing here?
Didn't Miles say something about seeing something that he shouldn't have? What did he see?
Oh, sorry. I heard voices and wasn't sure if I should check who was inside.
What do you mean? I saw you peeping around the corner. You didn't see us inside?
It's okay. We're here on Jean's orders.
Ah, I see. I'll, leave you to it then.
Hold on. You didn't hear what we were saying, did you?
Fine one, why would you say that?
Oh, not really. Nothing that made sense anyway.
I think you did hear what we said.
Well, do us a favor and just forget anything you might have heard, okay?
Paimon, why are you saying this?
Oh, sure. You got it.
That map we found in the hidden compartment seems important. We should check out the marked locations.
Now or after we talk to Jane? I guess we're going there now. Even though she mentioned talking to Jane. Okay. Why were you standing up and then you sat down? That was so weird. Anyway.
Let's wait till the snow gets heavier and have a snowball fight.
Once the snow is thick enough, we can eat it. Oh, a chest. Fancy seeing you here.
Thank Barbados. Wait a minute.
We should be getting close. Oh, look over there! Something seems off. Weird. There's a hole, but no body. The prosecution's argument is that Albedo used alchemy to destroy the bodies, but this location is different from the other two. Why not fill the hole, or smooth out the ground like the other places?
I thought it was smoothed out, but somebody dug it up.
2人とも戻ってきたか。何か収穫は？
Yeah, but none of it helps Albedo's case.
そうか。わかった。いずれにせよ、2人の協力に感謝する。
Did Albedo submit an appeal?
ああ、第二審を行うよう要求されたよ。それに、私も事件に残された謎を明らかにしたい。死者が誰なのか、遺体はどうやって消えたのかとかね。 遺体を埋めたとされる場所に残っていた歯と骨はすでに検査に持って行ったよ。だから死者の素性も見えてくるはずだ。ただ
What's wrong?
もし死者がモンドの人であった場合、住民たちは行方不明者の存在に気づき不安を募らせていくだろう。そうなれば第二審は公開裁判となる可能性が高い。
Why would the trial, or why would the situation become more serious just because they're Mondstadt citizens? I mean, a person's life is still a person's life regardless of what nation they're from, right?
それはアルベドにとってかなり不利な状況になることを意味する。
Yeah, not when the charges are so serious.
第二審は2日後に改定する。その時はまた出席してほしい。
Of course, we'll be there. In the meantime, we should all just stay positive.
ああ、気を使わせてすまない。責任を全うできるよう全力を尽くそう。
That dude is acting like an absolute freak. What is he doing?
マイルズ。